Today is Setsubun, which is a Japanese festival that marks the start of spring. It's at the start of February and we've come to Asakusa in Tokyo to see what's going on. I'm thinking it's going to be quite busy, and Senso-Ji is one of the major tourist attractions in Tokyo anyway, so I'm hoping it's not going to be too much of a mistake to come here today if it's too crazy and crowded. We're going to take a look around the festival, see what's going on, and I'll show you some more of what's in this area of Tokyo that you can see all year round, even when the festival isn't on. This area, Asakusa, is a place that I think a lot of people go on their first trip for a taste of historic Japan within Tokyo. If you're only going to see one temple in Tokyo, this is the one that most people tend to pick. There's new Japan videos on my channel every Thursday if you want to subscribe, and if you click the bell, it'll tell you when my new video's out. There's two main sites in Tokyo for Setsubun. Here in Asakusa at Senso-Ji and Zojoji, which is another really big temple. Setsubun is the start of spring, and it's also called the Bean Throwing Festival, where someone in the house dresses up as a demon with a demon mask and everyone else throws beans at them. Bad luck for the person dressing up as the demon. I'm guessing that's usually the dad or something. The beans are dried soybeans, and here at Senso-Ji I've heard they have people like celebrities and sumo wrestlers and actors come out and they're throwing packets of soybeans out to the crowd. So we're going to see what's going on. And the other thing that people do on Setsubun is there's a special sushi roll called an Eho-maki or Eho-maki. It's spelled E-H-O-maki, and it's got 7 fillings, which is a lucky number. And you have to face the lucky direction for that year and eat the whole sushi roll without talking. I don't know why. That's just what people do. And I've seen them selling these sushi rolls in convenience stores and department stores as I've been going around. This street, Nakamise Dori, is the oldest shopping street in Tokyo, leading up to the oldest temple. Asakusa is a very historic part of the city. Mic shadow on my face. We just walked down Asakusa and Nakamise, which is the main street leading up to the temple, which is full of shops and little kiosks selling snacks and things. It was rammed, it was so busy. And just beside the main temple there's some food stalls. We're going to go and have a look. Food stalls like these have some interesting options and things you don't really find in restaurants, like yakisoba. Now here in the UK they always have it at Japanese restaurants, but in Japan it's more of a food stall thing. If you're learning to read Japanese, you can practice your hiragana on these signs. That's if you can decipher the font. It can be a bit tricky, or you can just see what they have. Some of them have English translations, so here you can see it's beef diaphragm. Sounds appetizing. If you don't speak Japanese, you can just point to order. There was a kind of stage at one of the smaller buildings to the side of the main temple building. As an outsider, it's kind of hard to know exactly what's going on. I imagine this must be a pretty prestigious position for these girls to be performing at the festival at one of the main temples in Tokyo. This reminded me of the dance the Shrine Maidens perform in Your Name. I love that film. There were some speeches and then everyone came out onto the stage, smallest ones at the front. The bean throwing began. Everyone wanted to catch them. What they're throwing out to the crowd are little packets of soybeans for good luck. There was a really big crowd waiting around the main building of the temple, so we crammed in anywhere we could. It's not the best view, but you can kind of see what's going on.
短く言えばいいんだからね。さあこっちもこちらの皆様方も、本日大変混み合っておりますので、福内福内
I like this man's outfit. Look at his shoulders. I think we were kind of on the wrong side there to see properly what was going on, but I think it was a bigger version of what we saw on the small stage, not a stage, it seemed like a bigger version of what we saw behind me here, and with more speeches, and maybe those people were famous people or politicians, I'm not really sure. The traditional chant for Setsubun is Oni wa soto, fuku wa uchi, which means demons out, good luck in. And I know they do a slight variation on that here at Senso-Ji. Yes, it is different here in Asakusa. Usually they chant demons out, good luck in, but here they change it to something like long life, good luck in, or good luck forever. That's because demons can't be present in front of Kannon, that's the Buddhist goddess of mercy, and this temple is dedicated to her. When you're there, it's kind of hard to know exactly what's going on. I'm sure I missed a few things. I think there is also a dance. There's not really any program or signs telling you what's happening, when or where. You just turn up and see what's going on. I like how they have the one cute one at the end. You always see lots of people around here wearing kimonos, and there's quite a few shops around here where you can rent them and they help you get dressed up and everything, so you can wear it as you go around the temple and get some really nice photos. And these gardens to the side of the temple would be the perfect place for your photos. Obviously Senso-Ji is really popular because it's the oldest temple in Tokyo, and it's the one that I think everyone comes to when they come here. But I think it's just so crowded that you don't really get much of a sense of the atmosphere, and if you want to go somewhere more atmospheric, it's better to go to a temple at night because they are still open, you can still wander around, or go to a smaller one that isn't so popular, and then you get more of a feeling of what the place is like. It's usually fine to just wander around the outer grounds, you can just walk in, but remember, temples and shrines are religious places, so just be conscious of that. I've been here before and there wasn't a festival on, and it still is pretty busy. That street with all the shops and stalls on has almost as many people there, there just aren't as many people standing around in the main area. Sorry, I just saw someone with a pushchair with a rabbit inside it. So I think because Senso-Ji is on everyone's itinerary when they come to Tokyo, that's why it's so busy. If you want to actually explore the temple and the gardens and the buildings, which are beautiful, come when it isn't a festival, but the festival atmosphere is really interesting to experience as well. And you get the contrast of old and new Tokyo, the pagoda and the SkyTree. So we've had the oldest temple in Tokyo, the oldest shopping street in Tokyo, now we've got the oldest theme park in the whole of Japan. This is Hanaya Shiki. It's kind of strange to see theme park rides when you're somewhere so traditional right next to the pagoda and the temple. There's a few more side roads around here with more souvenirs and lots of street food and snacks and things. As always, remember to explore the side streets beyond the main area. There's lots of street food and restaurants around here and picturesque little alleyways. We've just seen the sign, Welcome to Orange Street, which is a street of shops, I guess because it's orange. And we spotted this guy, Orante-kun, birthday 22nd of May, seeming like a genius. I have no idea what's going on here. I've read the whole description and I'm none the wiser. All over the whole country there are many geniuses. This is the Asahi Building for Asahi Beer, and this sculpture is called the Golden Flame. It's supposed to represent Asahi's passion for brewing. It is also known as the Golden Poop. I'm not sure what that represents, and the skyscraper next to it is supposed to look like a pint of beer. You can actually walk to the SkyTree from here across the river. It's about a mile or a 20-minute walk. At the SkyTree, as well as the observation deck, there's also a shopping mall, an aquarium, a planetarium, and a museum about the postal service. If you're coming to Japan, it is worth checking if there's any festivals or special events going on during your trip, because there are lots of minor festivals at temples and shrines throughout the whole year, as well as the major ones that everyone knows about, and it's worth going along just to experience the atmosphere and see what happens. Another festival I'm going to be going to soon is the Sapporo Snow Festival, which I think is going to be completely different from this one. They've got ice sculptures and they light them up at night, and I think it's going to be really amazing. I'm going to be making a video about that one as well. Okay, I didn't edit these in chronological order. That video is already up, and the Sapporo Snow Festival was amazing. You can watch it on my channel along with all my other Hokkaido videos. You know, I said temples and shrines are more magical at night, but Senso-Ji sparkles with illumination every day from sunset to around 11 PM. I bet that looks really magical. I hope you enjoyed this look around Asakusa. It's one of those areas that I think most people visit on their first trip to Tokyo. It's beautiful, but it is crowded, and it's not the only place you can experience traditional Japan within Tokyo. And there is more to explore beyond the main areas. You can find some hidden treasures like this orange hand mascot. I'll be back next week with more videos about Japan. I'll see you then.